Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Barehanded for one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding into the box, Kenny Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutchen on the move. And that ends the inning. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number one.
Number 6, left fielder, Starling.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Santana onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gregory Polanco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Rosario comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Andrew McCutchen gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Santana's ready. Here it comes on 3-2. Line towards center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Eddie Rosario will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Digging in now, Max Kepler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Throw over to first.
He's good.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Danny Santana is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
This one skied out toward right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are two away now. Jorge Polanco set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Mercer is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jung Ho Gong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. John Jaso will get his first cuts here. Santana comes set. First pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So striding in, Francisco Cervelli, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Up top, it's 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. Let's see if they try it. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. Matt Joyce steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Josh Harrison set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. This is in the air to right. Kepler waits on it, and the inning is over. Kurt Suzuki steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Polanco. 1 away. Odubel Herrera will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him. He was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, missed. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Jasso scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Jordy Mercer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Rosario coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Starling Marte will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Gregory Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Andrew McCutcheon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. He can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
For Pittsburgh, third baseman.
Squared that one up just a little late. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Pereira is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Francisco Cervelli steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, you know they've been going hard in, but with the count the way it is right now, this opens up a whole lot more options.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And Mauer will look up and put it away. Leading off the inning, Joe Mauer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Vargas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Rosario.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Popped high in the air. Gong calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Matt Joyce is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Santana looks in. Here he comes on 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman,
Josh Harrison is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard to short. Polanco is up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
McCutchen going back. A reach there by McCutchen, but it's over his glove for a home run.
Up next for Minnesota, second baseman, Danny Santana.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Cervelli corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Jorge Polanco in now, popped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
Gong is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Sent out to straightaway center field. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. Starling Marte will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Marte.
Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Gregory Polanco digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He drew a walk his first time up. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Odubel Herrera will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Third baseman, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. McCutchen has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Joe Mauer steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. McCutchen is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this. Jung Ho Gong will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Third baseman, Jung Ho.
Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now in the box, John Jason. He singled his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Rosario, but this will land untouched. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Santana. To second for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Francisco Cervelli stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Santana steps into the windup. 1-0 on its way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down the third baseline. Escobar on the grass, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready now, Matt Joyce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Nope. 3-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Josh Harrison strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Ryan Presley will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Starling Marte steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Kenny Vargas is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Eddie Rosario will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Max Kepler steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the
Gregory Polanco steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Nick Greenwood will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Nick Greenwood.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. 1 away. Andrew McCutcheon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Michael Tonkin will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that misses inside 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jung-Ho.
Jung-Ho Kang stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. John Jaso ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Francisco Cervelli gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Danny Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Danny Santana.
Sent toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The batter, number 11,
Jorge Polanco will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. Now a swing and a ground ball. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. 2 down. Kurt Suzuki will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
That evens it up 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Matt Joyce digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Digging in, Josh Harrison. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair, 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Jordy Mercer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kepler shading to his right, 2 gone. Starling Marte struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. And that's in there for strike 1. Brandon Kinsler will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Brandon Kinsler.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a little blooper to center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Odubel Herrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Eduardo Escobar will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Marte. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Joe Mauer makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond.